Hello, and we are back with episode 3 of 7-Figure Habits, and today is all about letting go. If your business cannot function without you for one single day, you don't have a business, you have a job. That's my opinion. And the reason that I think this is really important to talk about today is I speak to so many dance school and performing arts owners that stay stuck at the same level. And it's not because they don't have ideas, they don't have drive, they don't have ambition. It's because of them. They are the bottleneck. And I know that can be harsh sometimes to say, but a lot of the time they are stopping the growth of their school because they will not let go. People book a call with me or they join our program and they start working with me. There is a common thread throughout. They all come on and they say that they are exhausted, they are overwhelmed, they're working 12-hour days, they are doing absolutely everything within the business. And I ask them, do they want to continue doing it this way? And they say, absolutely not, I can't continue like this. And then I ask them why they haven't solved this before. And they say, because I don't have enough time, I don't have time to work out how to do that. Because they believe that they are irreplaceable in all of those tasks. And sorry to break it to you guys, you're not, okay? There'll be a lot of other people within your team, your fantastic teams, that will be better in most of those roles, doing most of those tasks than you are, because you are stretched, you are overwhelmed, and you are trying to lead a school, build a business, answer emails, deal with costumes, do absolutely everything within the business, that every single job is only getting a small percentage, rather than actually handing those tasks over, letting go of that control and making sure that then every role and every task is 100%, and the customers and the families within your schools are getting an even better service, rather than someone that tries to do everything, who is overwhelmed, stressed, and exhausted. And I know at the start of growing your school, building a business, that seems like a really good thing, that you can be doing everything. You're so busy, everyone knows who you are and you're doing everything, and you really feel like that is, I guess, a badge of honor, and that's a great thing. But it's not. It's a trap, because it's keeping you stuck, because you are then so worried to pass over, delegate, and let go of some of those tasks and those roles within your business, because you have stayed doing everything for so long. And I know you're probably listening to this and thinking, but how do I let go? How do I let go? No one does it as good as me. I did let go once and I gave someone this task and it ruined everything, and I just thought, oh, it's easier for me to do it. Then you need to ask yourself, did you train that person as much as possible so they knew exactly how to do it? I'm gonna guess probably not. So this is again, which links back to your structures, your systems. Do you have clear processes? I want you to answer this question. What happened in your business last week that only you could deal with? Now, there will be things on that list that absolutely you are the only one that can deal with. And I don't want you to, move those over. That is completely valid and fine. But really, this is the truth, that you are going to write down a whole list of things that only you can do. And you're right, like no one will do it exactly the same way that you do it. But is that the goal that you want? That you want to be held to that list forever, for the entirety of your business? You're going to continue to do all these tasks, and think about the time that you are then spending on doing these tasks, that you are not using your time effectively to work on the business. And I know last week we spoke about thinking like a CEO and thinking about where your time is best spent. But this is another way that you can make sure that your time is being used to work on the business, because you have let go of control and you have delegated to the teams. So here's where to start. The Bottleneck Audit. So I want you to take a piece of paper and I want you to write down every single thing that you do within your business. So that can be any task, any responsibility, any decisions that you make or you do within your business. And then next to it, I want you to write who handles it. And then you can start seeing how many things that you are doing that you can delegate over. Now, the first time going through that list, you are going to probably say, I need to do this. I can only do this. I'm the only one that can do this. I'm the only one that can do this. I'm the only one. Yes. But I want you to ask, one, does this actually need to be done by me? Or do I just think it does? Because that's two different things. Am I just saying I need to do it because it makes me feel safe? And if I was to hand that over, that makes me feel unsafe. Number two, could I write down a really simple process for someone else to follow to complete this task? That will be yes. Put it into AI. It can jazz it up for you. And three, what is the worst thing that could happen if I let this go? And spend some time looking at that, because most of the time, the answer to that last question is nothing. Or it'll be something minor that can be. Also, the other side of this with your team. If you are constantly doing everything for your team, or they start to do something and then you take over, what is that showing your team? That is showing that you don't trust your team, that they're not doing it right. And how is that going to empower them and give them confidence to take on more within your business if every time they do something, they feel undermined? So I want you to identify one task that you do every week that someone else in your team can do, and hand it over. And I don't want you to be checking up on it every 2 seconds. Don't redo it, let it go. And then maybe at the end of the week, when you have a check-in with your team, you can ask them. But don't be the manager that is checking everything every 2 seconds. So I hope this helped. This is how I believe that you can go from being the bottleneck in your business to the amazing leader that I know you can all be.